Welcome back to Fight Night.
Okay, well, Realz thinks he has 5% chance to win this. What do you think?
I think I'd multiply that by 8. That'd be my guess.
40%?
Pretty good. Yep. Gotta learn the mathematics.
Yeah, that's important for Hearthstone.
It is.
So this game should be starting in a second, but yeah, I would side somewhere in that area. I think that if you set this game up properly, because guys, this mage deck is actually, this is a freeze mage. This is not like an aggro mage or anything. This is like kind of the old school without the giants.
It seems more refined. The old school kind of decks in general was like 2 of every card. You see some kind of 1 of mechanics, a few cards that you haven't seen before in this freeze mage. So the dynamic is probably going to be a little bit different. But in the end, against as defensive level warrior as we know he's playing against, we're going to rely on that magical legendary and hopefully some coin action to go along with it.
Yeah. If he gets the coin, that's very nice to go with Archmage Antonidas. I feel like he is the card that can get you out of any situation. Like if you're playing against like a life gain deck, or if you're playing against an armoring deck or something with this burn, if you can set up like 2 spells with him, that is a lot of fireballs. Yeah.
Well, right now we got the Armorsmith Cruel Task combo. I think this is going to be 3 for 3 for the Armorsmith on turn 1 from the Puffins.
That's right, yeah. I guess that's the best opening that you can really have.
Well, it's won him 2 games so far.
Yeah, that Armorsmith is a good card.
The trouble the mage has is getting the opponent's life down before run out of cards.
Yes.
And getting some freebie armor off the bat is kind of a problem. Yeah,
I would venture to say so. There's not a lot of minions in this mage deck, really. For minions, he has like the Mana Worms. Of course, he has some Doomsayers in there.
Yep.
But those aren't going to deal any damage. It's like minions to draw cards. Acolytes, Cold Light Oracle.
Realz makes the decision to develop a block straight over the Acolyte of Pain. Doesn't even think about that.
Yeah, he's saving that Acolyte to draw off of for sure. He wants like maybe a turn 5 play it, ping it type of situation.
Also, I think he can probably anticipate that he's either up against a Cruel Task or a Fiery War Axe. And in that case, it would only draw him the 1.
Yeah, and you never really want it like that.
No.
Well, right now, he could do like a Frostbolt ping.
You don't want to do the Frostbolt, because if Frostbolt is like the last card in your deck, you can't really make use of the Ice Lance very well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's actually a very good point, and it's also cheaper, so you can use it with Antonidas and whatnot. So
you can do Antonidas, Frostbolt, Ice Lance for some game-winning action.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. It's like 7 damage and then 2 fireballs the next turn.
Yeah,
and he's got to set it up like that. That's how you're going to end up being able to win, really.
Well, the warrior's above 30 life with a weapon and a creature against an ice block. So it's going, like, this is a desperate play, I think.
Well, he's going to at least get 2 cards off of this Acolyte.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he didn't have any other options. I don't see it.
There's just no other play there, really. Well, he could Execute, actually. Execute is not going to have a lot of utility. He doesn't maybe know that yet, but if he's really done his homework on the decks of Realz, this is a deck that Realz has used in the past.
You just slam it, I think. Get the mage's life low.
Go ahead and execute.
Okay.
1 less card for him, at least.
Yeah. He has the Gromash ice block trigger, I suppose. I think that might be getting played. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, that means he only has 1 left to make those Ice Lances do their work.
Yeah, he can trigger some damage from the Blizzard, but I don't know. The Blizzard is not really effective against this warrior deck.
No, and the Blizzard doesn't freeze his opponent either, so that's kind of rough. Look at how much armor he has, by the way. Look at this. He's at 40 health right now. Realz is not too happy at the moment, that's for sure.
No. He's pretty much forced to use Alistraz on his opponent, and this is a bad spot because, he's got a bigger creature, he's got a weapon, and he's got even considering that you can Alistraza your opponent from 29 to 15. If you add that on the armor that he has, he actually still has a life lead.
Yeah, it's quite true. All right, so it does eliminate that Acolyte to draw a card. Well, his opponent draws a card rather, but yeah, this is looking pretty difficult, man.
It's interesting they decided to use the weapon rather than just attack with the creature and save the weapon there, I think. I mean, yeah, I guess it's in Flame Strike range or something.
That's the only thing I can think is he's thinking about possible Flame Strike, because you know, if you're going to play a Mage burn deck like this, a lot of times you put in one Flame Strike. In this case, we can see he doesn't have it, but you may as well play around it.
Okay, well, you got the Arcane Intellect, try to get the Antonidas or something. I think I would Doomsayer here. Yeah,
I think I would go Doomsayer plus maybe Freeze or something.
I think that's both Fireballs.
Yep,
there's one Fireball to the face, one to the Frothing.
Well, don't worry, there's an Antonidas. There are potentially many more potentially infinity Fireballs.
Yeah.
Were he to have enough life. And look at that, he just passes. Saving that shield block, just in case he needs to use it on a minion.
I bring life.
And
going for the win.
Yep. I don't think that's going to work out very well for him, Crip. This guy's going down for sure.
Well, he doesn't have Execute. He has Shield Slam, though.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? One to cast.
No problem. 1 mana for 9? Okay, no problem.
Well, the 9 mana is still very effective. It's why a lot of these legendaries keep popping up in many different decks.
Yeah.
Because, you know, even if they get killed really quickly, as is about to happen here, he still essentially did, I believe, was it 14 direct damage?
Yeah, it's pretty solid for 9 mana.
I mean, that tops the Pyroblast.
Well, the Pyroblast is not very efficient nowadays. 10 mana for 10 damage.
Yeah.
Hell, man, if you really want that much damage, just Hunter Hero Power 5 times, okay?
Okay. All right. I guess that's the new way to do things.
Yeah. He's at 25 health against 14 of his opponent right now. Armor pretty good against Burn Mage.
Yep, as it turns out. Oh, there it is.
Hey, that's...
He really needs Antonidas.
You know what? This could end up working out. Like, he can get rid of this board, and I think that this play is really good. To just freeze it in Doomsayer. Because getting rid of that Doomsayer, like, he can do it, possibly. But it's going to buy him some time, at least. And probably just a ping as well, I would do. No, I don't know about that one. I don't like the second one, I don't think. Is it... that? What do you think about that?
If you do the double Doomsayer, you're either desperate or confident that you have enough damage in the following few turns. And your opponent gets a very clear message from that.
Yeah.
I think even stalling at this point, your opponent gets a pretty clear message. I mean, what could you be playing for 2 mana right now? 2 mana.
A Nat Pagel, Loot Hoarder.
Loot Hoarder. A Loot Hoarder.
Yeah, could be.
But why wouldn't you play Loot Hoarder?
Oh, that's true too.
You still get the card.
Yeah. You know, you really should not move cards until you made your choice.
Yeah.
It's something that we're gonna have to talk to Dark Onyx about. So it looks like he's gonna slam, see if he can dig into something to deal with it.
Oh, that's something.
Well, that's an okay draw, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
I would say you definitely play that. Okay.
What just happened?
I'm confused.
Now we have the double
Probably
Whirlwind Taskmaster.
Yeah. And Whirlwind's fine because it's going to draw cards.
Time?
I'm not really sure.
Did he know he'd get the Whirlwind?
I think he was just trying to draw a card.
Okay.
I think that's all it was.
I like that one.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Well, it worked. How about that?
I guess he should have played the second one. Well, the thing is he has another freeze in hand anyways. He can still deal with it. Ooh, the Mana Worm.
Where's that Archmage at?
I think I would Mana Worm here as well, right? Oh wait, no, of course not. What?
I think you just Doomsayer again.
Yeah. The Doomsayer play definitely better. Doomsayer ping. And yeah, Ice Barrier. No reason not to Ice Barrier, really.
Right.
You may as well use it now.
Yep.
The end is coming!
I'm still not sure the win. Oh no, I'm still not sure of the win condition that Realz might have. I mean, his opponent just keeps climbing back into life, and he can't deal with an Archmage if he does Mirror Image, but that means that he'd have to draw the Archmage pretty much next turn.
Well, if he gets Archmage next turn, let's say, he gets 2 fireballs from it right away. And
no, he gets 1, I believe.
No, because he can Mirror Image, plus he could use the Ice Lance.
No, the Ice Lance. Okay.
And I think I would trade that for a fireball for sure.
Okay. Oh, Ragnaros. How about that?
A good friend of yours.
Yeah, actually.
Huh.
Yeah, I do like to hang out with Ragnaros.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like we're going to see a Whirlwind draw another card here. 3, 4, 5, not quite. Oh, he could go, I guess he could Cruel Taskmaster plus the big guy, but there's no point, really. Because it, like, kills off his minions anyways. Would you go Gorehowl?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it, but that's what you gotta do.
It sucks to waste that charge and whatnot, but oh well. Still, he's at 27 health at the moment.
Can you get it? Nope. I believe this is a Rip and Pepperoni game for the mage.
A Rip and Pepperoni game?
Yeah.
It could be.
I mean, you just don't have 27 damage left in the deck, I don't feel.
27? Yeah. I mean, the Archmage is really what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that has to... You have to get several fireballs out of him. And maybe he can do a little bit of work with this guy. Like, there's no actual removal here, right?
No, I'm pretty sure the Warriors won this one.
Yeah. Well, look at how good his hand is. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I think you just play the Barongeddon.
Yep.
Barongeddon Armor Pass.
You could even Cruel Task if you wanted, but I don't think I would. I think I'd save that for the Execute play. Yeah. Because you, as the Warrior right now, you probably know the one condition in which you lose.
Looks like he wants a shield block instead. You know, we're getting it wrong a lot, what Puffin does. That is a lot of damage for a Mana Worm. Look at that. Wow, Realz very unhappy. Why would he be so unhappy about that specific move?
I think it's telling that if you...
A little bit out of order here.
Yeah. If you use a shield slam like that, you have other answers. Like, you can't be that desperate to kill a Mana Worm.
Yeah.
So Realz knows that...
The hand is stacked.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. Another Mana Worm. Oh, man. This is rough. Does he Mana... No, I mean, he can't polymorph that, right? He has to just let that thing be out.
Oh, he can polymorph it.
I think he's going to, actually.
He has 4 mana and the polymorph. That actually enables you to polymorph if your opponent has a creature.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Even if you have a creature, you can polymorph your own guy.
Are you sure? Or
yes. I am sure. Right. I will never be wrong again at this.
What?
You can polymorph your own creature?
I am certain even.
You are?
Yes.
Well, I thought it had similar mechanics to Execute.
I'm pretty sure. We'll wait until it's played. I'm completely sure. Okay, so he goes ahead and uses the Pyroblast that turn. I think I'd probably go around that and march on through. Rag? Yeah, why not? Oh, he could just proc this turn then.
Can he?
Yeah, you just attack him with the Gorehowl, right? That's 5 plus 8 is how much?
Not enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. He could have done it by Gorehowling the 0-2 and then Cruel Tasking Defrauding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that would have been a much better play, too. You may as well proc. Well, actually, he hasn't attacked him yet, so he can't actually
What was that
proc,
polymorph?
right?
We're going to have to take a look at that one. Up close.
It can do it. Don't worry. You can polymorph whatever you want.
Transform a minion. Oh man. Oh, Archmage is in the last 2 cards in the deck. Oh man, you are right. Damn.
See? Don't mess with me, Crip. I'm never wrong.
That's actually not true. Maybe from this point on, you're never wrong again.
Okay. I'll go with that. That's fine.
I can give you that. That could
I'll
be a
never be wrong
possibility.
again, Crip.
Yeah, okay.
I will never.
All right.
Look at this hand. Oh my god. He has like
so
every
over.
option in the entire universe.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he is gonna force the armor to come out. You know, it kind of sucks that Archmage is like
Buried.
he's like gonna be the last card.
The one win condition.
Yeah, the one way that he needed to beat this deck is down at the bottom. I think Baron Geddon's a fine play.
Yeah, you get him to
well, it doesn't actually proc because it's gonna have the armor from.
Oh, that's true actually.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? He's trying to not proc the other. He knows what it is. It's an Ice Berry, obviously.
Oh, look at that. Not Archmage Antonidas.
Wow. And he's got these 2 secrets in hand that he can't even play.
He
This is
can
so rough.
kill the Geddon though. He can do Blood Mage, Frostbolt, and then Ping. And that would mean that he'd need both Ice Lances to have any kind of use out of them. And I believe the cards in his deck right now are Archmage, the other Ice Lance, and possibly some worthless garbage like another Blizzard.
Yeah. Yeah, he's only used 1 Blizzard, so that would be in there as well. And other than that, I think he has 1 Arcane Intellect left in there, possibly.
That would not be a good card to have in.
No, the last card in your deck, you're like, oh, sick. I can speed up fatigue if need be. Nice.
I did play in an arena deck with a Rogue once when I drafted 3 sprints, and in one of the games, in the last 3 cards, there were 2 of them.
Wow.
So that was
Did
not
you
good.
the first one you drew? Did you use it?
Yeah, of
to draw
course.
the other one.
Yeah.
Sick. So yeah, he's definitely got to get rid of this. Whoa. Wowzers, he's going for a kill.
Max.
I don't know if this is this even possible to get the kill? I bet he wishes that he'd get attacked.
I don't know how much math went into this play.
I think he's just really frustrated. I think he's tilting here.
I don't think those help much.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, I mean, that's a pretty big mana worm at least, right? But wait a minute. He just played that and the Geddon is still out there. So all that's going to do is like prevent him being attacked, I guess, for as much. Oh boy. Oh crip. What are we going to do? I think that you faceless
Geddon.
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Time for some armor.
That's a lot of armor. Alright, here we go. Well, you know, he has another ice block.
Oh, there's Blizzard.
Almost out of cards.
Well, Blizzard actually...
And there's Ice Lance.
Wow. Alright, so he has like an Arcane and...
I think that's 1 card.
Oh, then that's Antonidas.
Yeah. Oh, it is 1 card.
Yeah.
There you go. Not bad. Play
Well,
a game with a mage that requires you to draw Antonidas and heavily benefit from going second. So you go first, and Antonidas is the final card in your deck that you actually don't get to draw because... Oh, you do get to draw. You can Ice Block to draw Antonidas.
That's true. And then you can... Well, not do a whole lot.
Fatigue to death.
Yeah. I mean,
armor up.
May as well. No, that's it. Just, I guess, play a minion or pass. It doesn't really matter at this point. There's just nothing left.
Go with a Cairn. Not too bad.
May as well. There's that ice block. Oh wow, the other one triggered even though it was dead.
Yep.
I've never seen that before.
Well, I think it's because they happen simultaneously, even though the game doesn't display that graphically.
Mm.
I'm almost out of cards.
Well, you know what? Actually, he's going to stay alive for one more turn. He's going to take his 1 damage.
No, he's not staying alive at all. We have the I can wait no longer finish. 3 for 3.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Starting with the Armor Smith, turning into Gromash all 3 games.
Wow.
It's like we just saw the same thing happen 3 times.
It's as if his deck has an early game and an end game.
Wow. Oh, he did click the correct target. That is a win.
All right, there you have it. Puffin coming back. We really didn't think that was going to happen, Crip.
I mean, it was.
This is certainly a shock.
Statistically unlikely.
Yes. But he came back with a reverse ult kill, actually.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick. So definitely congrats to Puffin. We're going to go ahead and jump to a quick commercial break, and when we come back,
set of games there.
We're going to hear from these players.
Let's do that.
Stay tuned for more Fight Night. We hope you prepared for more Fight Night.
Alright guys, I'm joined by Realz, who just came off of a pretty tough series. You were up 2-0 and then ends up getting reverse sweep. Not very common to see that in the best of 5 King of the Hill format. In the last game, you even said that you felt like you had a 5% chance or less to win the matchup. But it turned out to have some moments where it felt like you could have done something if you drew like the Antonius, for example.
Yeah, you know, interestingly enough, the game played out in such a way that if I had drawn Antonius, I almost certainly would have won. I needed it maybe 3 turns before the end or something like that, or any time sooner. I would have been able to set up in such a way that, you know, I could have gotten at least 2 fireballs, and that would have been enough, probably to win the game.
Yeah, just not the very last card, because you had a bunch of small, low-cost spells to dump at that point. But I mean, you do fall 2-3 overall. But Puffin has played well. But this is not the last time we'll see you. We'll also see you next week. But do you have any last words? I guess before we send you off.
No, I mean, good games to Puffin. You know, he did play really well. I definitely got dogged a little bit. I feel a little robbed, but you know, that's not his fault. He did the right thing and. You know, played the cards right, and it just turned out in his favor right when he needed it to.
Well, very good sportsmanship. Congratulations to Puffin, but Realz, you played a hell of a series as well.
So we're here with a winner, Puffin, not to be confused as Puffins. Playing pretty well and doing, I think, the second comeback from 2-0, back in it 3-2. And, I mean, pulling the first win for your team, I'm sure you guys are absolutely amazed that it happened this way. How do you feel the games went down?
I felt like the first couple of games I was a little nervous. I made a few mistakes. And then on the third game I was like, well, I have nothing to lose now. I'm already down 0-2. Like, I just have to like calm down, play my game, and I really focused. And I was able to calm my nerves, and I thought I played really well the last 3 games. So.
Honestly, when we're casting these games and we see, you know, one side being 2-0 and we see the cards in each of the decks. I was preparing to interview you as the loser, and I was preparing to ask you if, you know, the confidence that the rest of your team showed, but you didn't, you know, if being confident just makes you a better player. But as it turns out, it doesn't seem to be relevant.
I felt like having the confidence, like you need to go in there thinking that you're going to win, because if you have any like self-doubt, then why play, right? Like, so after I lost the first 2 games, I analyzed them and I talked to my team, and I figured out where I was making the mistakes. And then on the third game, I was just like, I just need to win 1 game. I don't want to come out here 0-3 and just feel like I came here for nothing. And I focused. I thought I played the game really well. There was some luck on my side, obviously, as always, but I felt like it worked out, and then like after the first game, I felt really a lot more confident again, and I just kind of like rode that wave till then.
Well, it was pretty good. I mean, most of the games are pretty close. I think you got pretty lucky in the last one, but I don't know if you really needed to get that lucky because of the matchup. But Antonidas being the last card and the fact that he went first was pretty hilarious. I also enjoyed the fact that every single game where you had the Armor Smith, it got played as soon as possible, and every game ended with Gromash, who couldn't wait any longer.
Yeah, so like on the last match, I intentionally held Gromash. I knew he had a nice berry, nice block, and I was just trying to kill him without having to proc the ice barrier, which is why I played the Ragnaros and then the double Barongeddon. And I felt pretty comfortable after he Alexstrasza's me, and I had a shield block, and
you had more life than him still.
Exactly. Like after that, I felt pretty comfortable, and I thought I could pull out the win. And he was running out of damage and running out of answers, and all I needed to do was stall it out, and then eventually I would win.
And you did. So good stuff. I could tell in the face of the Managrind guys that, well, they're not taking it very well. So good luck continuing on the win streak, and we'll see how that goes down.
Cool. Thank you very much.
We got a really fun first series. It's close, but Realz ends up dropping 2-3 to Puffin, and Clarity is up 1-0. It's time to find out our second match for Hearthstone Season 6. On the count of 3, the players will reveal themselves. 1, 2, 3. Chalky from Clarity, and Duckwing Face from Managrind. Duckwing, it's your first series here. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited to see Chalky here. It's gonna be good.
All right, and Chalky, you're facing a former teammate in Managrind. I think you're ready.
Definitely ready.
All right, shake hands, gentlemen, and good luck. Pretty explosive start to Season 6, don't you think? Puffin makes a pretty epic comeback and now gets Clarity up 1-0. Now tomorrow night, Duckwing Face will face off against his former teammate Chalky. Managrind versus Clarity. We'll be back tomorrow night here at Fight Night. See you guys then.
Hearthstone.